Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eric Walker. I'm owner of 315 Survival LLC. We're a new store in the Safeway Plaza in Woodland Park, Colorado, Suite 1075, right next to Serrano's Mexican Bar and Grill. What drives us is I am a U.S. veteran, U.S. Army, and I have always loved the great outdoors. One of the best assignments I ever had in the military was being in charge of 10th Mountain Division's Mountain Warfare course in Fort Drum, New York, where I got to climb, instruct climbing, instruct survival skills, and I bring all that to my business here in Woodland Park, Colorado. One of the first things that we started selling, we sold a lot of online, was pre-charged pneumatic air rifles like what I have behind me. One of the great advantages to these is just how easy it is to get ammo for them. In this day and age where supply shortages and trucking and logistics issues have played wreaked havoc on all parts of retail, it hasn't really affected the air rifle industry near as much. From a survival standpoint, air rifles really are the epitome of survival, because all you really need is like a hand pump that I sell here that gets up to 4,500 psi and a bullet mold, and you can cast your own bullets out of lead that you find in the junkyard or find around the house, and you're able to do small game hunting. But that's only one aspect of the store. That's just where we got our beginnings. We also sell Mystery Ranch backpacks. We sell Thermarest products, so that's their sleep mats and their sleeping bags. We sell Biolite products, which I absolutely love. Biolite is a company out of New York. They're a non-profit, but they produce stoves and other products that create energy. So some of their products are solar panels, but what they're really known for is their stoves. So I've been using the Biolite camp stove since the first generation for about the last 7 years. I've used it everywhere from down in Texas and New Mexico in the heat down there to way up north in the Arctic Circle in Alaska, where it was -40, -50 degrees. But their camp stove takes a TEG, a thermoelectric generator, and it converts heat into electricity. So that allows you to recharge your cell phone or any USB device that you have as you're cooking your meal, just with things that you find. So there's no petroleum or anything like that. You just find twigs or pine cones or animal dung, whatever biofuel you can find, you throw it in there and it produces energy for you. So really a great deal. So I'm going to take the camera off the tripod now and show you some of our store and some of those products that I was talking about. So in the case we have some of our Biolite products. Biolite also makes a lot of different headlamps, anything from 200 lumens all the way up to 750 lumens. They also make some what's called the Sunlight Pro, or the Sunlight 100, and it's just a camp light that you can have around. You can put it on your table. I don't know if they still do this, but they used to be able to be programmed so that as your cell phone, as you got closer to camp, it would light the way home. It would shine brighter as you got closer to it. Kind of like a hot and cold type of thing. This is some of the ammo that we have for some of our larger bores. Our air rifles go all the way from 25 caliber, or actually 22 caliber, all the way up to 50 caliber. We've got a lot of different scopes in stock. Some are first focal plane, some are second focal plane, but they're really high quality, most of them. But we do have some entry-level scopes as well, like the Winchester here. That one's $44.99, and then there's a Center Point, which is made in New York, which is $35.99. This is all the pellets that we have, and then we have slugs in the back. All those green boxes are Hunter Supply slugs, made right in New Mexico. Mystery Ranch packs. These are kind of like their briefcases and handbags that you just carry around every day. We also have some fun little toys for the youngsters. So we have the Annie Oakley Little Sure Shot BB gun. So that's just something fun for the kids. And like I was saying before, we got hand pumps for our air rifles, as well as compressors and pony bottles, which you buy one of those pony bottles, it's just basically like a scuba tank with the valve already on along with the hose, and you buy that here and we'll fill it up for you every time you come back in. Icelandic skis, made locally right here in Denver. I've been skiing with them for about the last 7 years. Just a phenomenal product, and one thing they're really well known for is their artwork, so their top sheets are always just beautiful. Along with Biolite's stove, they also have the fire pit, which can be used just kind of like a normal fire pit in your home for ambiance just outside in your yard, or you can cook on it as well. So there's different accessories you can add to that. We have the fire pit carrying bag and the fire pit mat. This helps prevent any of the embers from falling down and starting a fire. But just great, phenomenal products where you can charge your devices. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you at 315 Survival.